Hey guys, how you doing? Welcome back. I know it's been a while since I posted a video, and but thanks for taking the time to checking me out again and coming back and saying hello. But I've been busy, like most responsible family men. I got to go to work and take care of my family, and I've got bills to pay and mouths to feed and all that other stuff. But just wanted to encourage you guys today. I've got some stuff I want to talk about to encourage you and to help you to stay positive and to be there for one another. So most of you that know me know that I now live in Florida. I don't bounce around much. When I met my wife, like I said before, we're both from New York, even though she was born in the Philippines, but she grew up in New York since she was a little girl. So she's pretty much a New Yorker, like me. And I was born in Brooklyn. But when we got married, we spent a while in New York. We raised our first son there. And then we, after a while, we sold our house in New York and we moved to Pennsylvania. We spent about a decade in Pennsylvania. Our firstborn, he got a really good education. That was one of our first reasons, was we wanted to move to a place where he was going to get a better education than what he was getting in New York, and we did that. We accomplished that, and he's brilliant. The kid's brilliant. He's smart, and he has a great career right now. He's doing well, and so we decided after he graduated and went out to college, and I spent, before he graduated high school, I spent several years as a private military contractor in the Middle East. And, well, I missed several years of his life while he was in high school. But I had to do that. I had to sacrifice just so that my family can have a better life, and I can pay off some debt and, just get us ahead a little bit. So that was great. That all worked out. He has a great education, great career now, and so I decided to put that same model into effect when we had our second child. So at the time in Pennsylvania, we were getting kind of sick and tired of the cold weather. Being New Yorkers, and in the East, and even Pennsylvania gets its Alaska moments, So that got old, and we wanted some sunny weather. We had some family that lived in California, and they kept teasing us and showing us videos and pictures of while we were freezing, they were hanging out at the beach in San Diego. And so we said, okay, well, if you can sell our house, then we'll move to California. And one of them helped us sell our house, and that was great. So we kept our word, and we moved to California. We moved to San Diego, border town near Tijuana, Mexico. But so we raised our second child. He was about 3 years old when we moved there, and he got a good education there as well. Not a lot of great school districts in California, but we lucked out. We did our homework before we moved there, and there was a particular school that was doing pretty well and had some good ratings, and we looked into that because we just can't blindly put our kids, enroll them in the school. We need to know what type of education they're going to get. So it was doing well for the most part. After about 8 years, things started kind of dwindling. The school was starting to focus a little bit on identity politics, and teachers were trying to squeeze in their own little personal opinions on how curriculum should be, and it didn't quite agree with a lot of the parents. As most of you know, if you're conservative, you must know what's going on with the school systems in a lot of the areas in California. So that wasn't going to work out for us. It's not what we wanted for our child. It's not what would benefit him in the long run, for his life and his future. So we started considering other places where he can get some good, wholesome, conservative education. And we were considering either like like most like most conservative families, like myself and my wife, uh, we were thinking either places in Texas or places in Florida, and obviously, we chose Florida, and we've been here for about almost a year now. Actually, yeah, about a year now, actually. And he's doing well. He's in a good school system here. He's getting a good education. We're keeping an eye on, just making sure that the teachers and the school districts are making good curriculum materials. That's going to help him have a good, wholesome, conservative education here. So responsible parents need to do that. Whatever works for you and your family and your child, that's great. We know what works for us, and we always keep an eye on, what's going on, being involved in our son's life. It's very important. Even our oldest, he's now 30 years old, but we're still involved in his life and making sure that he's doing well and that we're there for him and that he knows that we love him. And those things are important. So just want to encourage you guys always to just stay on top of it, always be involved in your child's life, and just help guide them, give them some guidance, and most important, listen to them. They're always going to need someone to listen a lot more than just lecture them or speak, or it's always good to put the ear there and let them know that you care. All right. Someone once told me a long time ago that people don't really care how much you know until they know how much you care. And those words are very impacting when you really take a moment to understand that. There are a lot of people that like to talk, and talk about their experience, and they have good intentions. They want to try to get a lesson across, but sometimes it takes a good listener to really make an impact in someone's life, or not even, you don't even necessarily need to make an impact, but just people need someone to listen to them. They're going through stuff too. We all go through things, and even I need someone to listen to me sometimes and hear me out. And then I need to learn when to shut my mouth and listen. And listen to some good advice that might be coming my way that could help me. So we're all busy in our lives. Make sure that you're communicating with your family members, if your parents are still alive, or if you have brothers or sisters or close friends. Just stay in touch. It's like being, I hate supporting or saying a tribe or anything like that specific group, because it kind of closes you off just to one group of people. But just if you have those close to you, not everybody has close friends, but you want to build a community, or you want to build a relationship. Relationships are important, friendships, because you need someone. Everybody needs someone. We're just made that way. We're not made to be lonely creatures on this planet. We're made to be with other people, friends or relatives, someone in a relationship, and we really need to build that. That's just so important. I know people that try to go alone in life, and they're just sad, they're very depressed, and then you have people who have great relationships, but they don't appreciate the people that are in their lives for some reason, because they feel sorry for themselves. So be grateful for people that are in your life. Be grateful for someone that's willing to listen to you, and be grateful for someone that's willing to give you advice. All right, gratitude is so important. When you lack gratitude, you have a bad attitude. And so just reaching out to you guys, trying to encourage you guys. There's a lot of stuff going on. Try not to watch too much news. We need to stay on top of current events and see what's going on. Plug in sometimes and find out what's going on in your community, in your country. That's all important. But don't spend too much time, because it can be depressing, it can be discouraging. And I remember a story about, you hear those stories about, this guy went up to heaven and he opened up a door and all this. But I remember a story that was similar to that, and some guy was getting a tour of heaven or something like that, and this angel was showing him these rooms, and he opened up a room to an armory, and the guy said, "What's that weapon?" You know, it was a lot of swords and knives and all these different weapons, and there was a rusty old one that was in a corner of a room, and the guy that was being given the tour pointed out to the angel and said, "What is that weapon that's in that corner over there? That's all, it looks worn, like it's been used so many times." And the angel looked at him and he said, "Oh, that one? That one's called discouragement. The devil likes to use that one all the time. That's his best weapon. And we've taken it away from him, but he's built others and he continues to use it. But that was one of his first weapons that we've stripped from him and we stored it in here. But there's nothing to stop him from building another and using it constantly over and over again. So that's definitely Satan's best weapon, is discouragement. He'll say and he'll do whatever, he'll put whatever he can in your head and in your mind, and to make you feel sad and hopeless and depressed, because it stops you from taking action in your life, from being positive, from being productive, and from helping others. So don't fall into that. Don't get beat down by that weapon. Be on your guard with positivity, with gratitude, with love in your heart, and just help someone out. There's always someone that needs help, you know. Just look out for it. Maybe just give someone a call. You know, you never know how much that would be. If you think about an old friend you haven't contacted in a while, or months or years or whatever, or, you know, a family member, just give them a call. Let them know that you've been thinking about them, that, you know, you just want to give them a call and see how they're doing. You have no idea how much of a difference that can make in someone's life. All right, well, in the meantime, stay safe out there, stay healthy, and take care.